These policies to be effective and to be implemented on the right way, I think it's important to listen and include those who are the front line of disaster. And these people are generally communities. So for me, I think it's extremely important that we value the knowledge at the community level, that we include the communities in every decision that we are taking, including the policies that we are making, and that we give them a space for them to show how they know we can deal with the disaster. Because, again, they are the front line. They always deal with these matters. They are the one even who raise the change that are happening because of climate impact, climate effect. So it's important to consider them, to build their capacity, but also to learn from them in order to make sure that our solutions are coherent in the field and meet the real need of these communities. We went through a process called community-based disaster risk management, where we learn a lot about the knowledge of communities, and also we try to discuss with them to reflect how we can improve this knowledge. So believe me, communities have strong knowledge because they are dealing with these issues. Now, we say the frequency is increasing. This is true. But before the frequency include, these people have been dealing with this problem several times. So they know how to deal with it. They know how. They have their own way to interpret this. They sometimes even found some source of the problem that we don't know. So it's important to, again, listen to them, to consider their knowledge, to see how they deal with, and see how with the scientists we can improve this strategy. Because, again, this is not about taking communities as the only aspect, but seeing how we can, with communities and scientists, find applicable objective solution in the field. If you go to Senegal, if you go to Saint Louis, if you go to the Corniche in Dakar, the capital city, you can really see the impact of the sea level rise. And we know the sea or how the sea sector contributes significantly to the economy of Senegal. So yes, it makes sense that this happens. But again, if you leave the capital city or you go to the north, you see the impact of climate change. Places are getting, because of drought, places are getting dry. And when there is rain, there are droughts, even in the capital city. So climate change is costing a lot to the Senegalese government, and it's important to find not only adaptation measures, but only measures that consist to reduce the impacts of the source of the climate themselves. I'm talking about mitigation. So mitigation should not consist only to work for the future, but to also act today to reduce already the existing greenhouse gases in the air. Because even if we succeed to stop everything today, the quantity of greenhouse gases that we have in the air now will continue to have its impact. But believe me, every hazard, every disaster has a huge impact on every African, at least, or least developed countries. And it's important to start finding preventive solution, but also a solution that consists to reduce the existing greenhouse gases already in the air. And this is something that we really urge to do in order to reduce the impact of climate change on communities, on economies, and on systems.